Hey, this is Fernando with your 60 seconds of motivation, inspiration, tips and resources to help you rock your home business. So still here in Melbourne, just after 7:30 in the morning. A little bit colder today. The sun is not out yet, too much cloud. But happy to be here sharing with you some value. And today I want to share 4 feelings that if you don't handle could be sabotaging your success. And I call them F.I.G.A, F-I-G-A. So let's talk about them very quickly. The first one is fear. And fear is something that we hear a lot when we talk about entrepreneurship. False emotions that appear to be real. I've reframed fear to focused emotion, action, results. Right? Now, how do we know that we are experiencing fear? Anytime that you feel overwhelmed when you're trying to take action, anytime that you know to do something but you're not doing it, you feel paralyzed, then there's a good chance that fear is holding you back. And so we want to understand that we have to have a way to step through that fear. And having a compelling, powerful vision is a great start. And then understanding that it is just a false emotion. It is about you stepping outside of your comfort zone, knowing that everything that you want is on the other side of that, and then taking daily consistent action to get to the other side. If you have a compelling vision and you understand why you are doing what you do, you're always going to step over fear. So I'm not going to spend too much time, because the purpose of this live video here is to bring the awareness that you need about these feelings. And then we can talk about in other videos how to actually deal with fear. In fact, I recorded a podcast. I might actually share that with you on the link on how to step from fear to freedom. It's very powerful. The second one is inferiority. Now, how does inferiority show up in our lives? If you're in network marketing and you go to an event and you happen to notice yourself feeling a little bit annoyed that somebody else is ranking up, that somebody else is getting accolades, that somebody else is getting success and you're not, there's probably a fairly good indication that you're suffering from a little bit of inferiority. Some people like Ray Higdon, I know he calls it comparitis. If you keep on comparing yourself to other people consistently and feel demotivated or frustrated because they're getting success and you're not, by your definition, then there's a good chance that that feeling of inferiority is within you. The third one is guilt. Now, we are very good at disguising and disguising these words, these feelings. Now, how does guilt show up in our life? If you're a mom or if you're a dad and you've got a job right now and you're trying to build this business from home, and you're spending time on your computer after a long day's work, there's a good chance that sometimes you may feel guilty that you could be spending time with your family, because after all, you started this home business to have more quality time, but right now you just can't because you're building for the future. And so it could be very subtle, and it doesn't matter how subtle the feeling is, the fact that the feeling is there is enough to sabotage, because universe doesn't respond to thought, it doesn't respond to positive or negative thought, it responds to dominant feeling and emotion. That is the seed that goes out to sprout and bring forth the circumstances that manifest in our life. Okay, so inferiority is another one. And the last one is anger. And you might say, Fernando, but I'm not an angry person. Well, as a man thinketh, I'm just trying to remember the name, as a man thinketh, in the book As a Man Thinketh, it talks about how circumstance don't make a person, circumstance, James Allen, I was thinking about the author, James Allen in As a Man Thinketh, he says that circumstances don't make a person, they reveal a person, okay? So when you're in a situation, how you respond is a good indicator of what's already there. So how do you know if you're an angry person? So on the main, you might be very happy, but let me ask you this, how do you respond when you're in traffic? When was the last time you're on the road and someone cuts you off? How do you respond? Do you just let them go? Or do you do sign gestures? Or do you yell out different words? A lot of people are very calm, cool and collected until they get behind the wheel. And you might say, oh, but that's circumstantial, that's about that situation. It's not. Because circumstances don't make the person, they reveal the person. Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So whatever's programmed in the heart, in the innermost part of your being, that's what the expression is. So if you notice that you are manifesting these feelings of guilt, of fear, inferiority, guilt or anger, you need to start working through them, transitioning so that they don't sabotage your success. Because you could be working very hard at growing your business, trying to step out of your comfort zone, doing lots of hours, but any one of these 4 feelings could sabotage and trip you up. And I don't want that for you and your business and your success. Now, there's a quick mental exercise you can do, and I have shared this in another video, and it's just an affirmation that you can do every night when you go to bed over and over. I willingly and lovingly release all the thoughts and all the things that clutter my mind. I release them to their highest good and middle mind. I now release any feelings of fear. I release any feelings of inferiority. I release any feelings of guilt, and I release any feelings of anger to their highest good and middle mind. I am now whole. I am now complete. All is well in my world. You repeat that affirmation and you start to see those feelings go away, and you'll know, because next time you're in a situation, you'll be able to catch yourself. You notice whether these feelings are popping up for you or not. So I hope that helps. That's today's message. I hope that it makes a difference. Like, comment, share it with someone that you know may be experiencing these feelings, maybe even in your own team. Make a difference for them in their day. Stay blessed, and I'll talk to you real soon. If you want to connect with me, check me out at fernandoloaiza.com for more resources. Bye for now.